Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and today we have some Borderlands 2. What we're going to be doing today is actually showing you guys some really cool glitches here at the Beatdown, which of course is a location that is only accessible if you have the Mr. Tor Campaign of Carnage DLC, but I feel as though at this day and age most people that play Borderlands 2 have all the DLC for the game, considering the game turned 4 years old yesterday. I could not believe it. The 4-year anniversary for Borderlands 2 was actually yesterday, and instantly I had so many memories just come on back, so much nostalgia. So I decided to hop on today, start playing a little bit, and I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to show you guys some really cool glitches that I found a very long time ago. So first thing we're going to be showing you guys is actually how to get on top of Pyro bar, and the reason why is I love this place. I've spent so much time here, and I feel as though it's one of the most iconic locations in Borderlands 2, because a lot of people have spent a lot of time here either doing Ballroom Blitz or farming Torque tokens so they can actually get their double penetrating Unkempt Herald or maybe some of their other Torque legendaries, or maybe just farming Pyro himself. And just one day I thought to myself, let's get on top of the roof somehow, and I found a way to do it. And I also found a way to get outside of the map completely, and I'm going to be showing you guys both of those glitches here in this video. Now, before we go any further, I would like to tell you guys that we are going to be doing grenade jumps. So how you do this is you make sure you have no grenade mod equipped, right? You simply just do that by taking your grenade mod, putting it in your bag, bada bing, bada boom, no more grenade mod. And the reason why is we're going to be throwing a grenade at the ground, jumping in the air, having the grenade explode, and then the grenade is going to launch us a little bit further than we could previously. This will allow us to get to some really cool spots. And before we go any further, I would like to tell you guys that you cannot do this if you're trying to play as Craig the Psycho. I know it's unfortunate. Craig the Psycho is my favorite character in Borderlands 2. I feel you guys. But every Vault Hunter in the game weighs the same. That's just fact. They all weigh the same, with the exception of Craig, who is heavier. And the reason why Craig is heavier is because he has a lot of melee abilities, and as a result, he needs to be meatier. He needs to weigh more so he doesn't get knocked back nearly as much. So Craig is heavier, therefore can't jump as high, therefore grenade jumps don't work with him. But any other Vault Hunter in the game, this will work with. Just want to make you guys aware of that before we go any further. So the first thing we're going to do is actually go to the left side of Pyro bar. So right there is the entrance. And of course, we go over here to the left side. And what we're going to be doing is getting on top of this, jumping up to there, and then getting on top of this pipe. It's actually pretty simple, but it may take you several tries to get down properly. So you just simply jump up here, wedge yourself here in this corner, and aim your grenade roughly right about there. You throw your grenade, let it bounce, jump up in the air, and then hopefully, if you time it perfectly, it'll launch you up to that platform. Now, if you're really good, you can do it with only one grenade. If you're terrible like me, it may take you several, which is something to bear in mind. So throw your grenade roughly right there, jump up in the air, have the explosion push you forward, and then you land right here on this platform. Now, that was the hardest part. That was by far the hardest part. Now, you just simply jump up on top of this pipe. You're going to feel a barrier right here, but how you avoid it is just simply jump forward. You simply jump forward, and now you're on this pipe. Now, when I was first exploring this, I spent ages trying to grenade jump off of this pipe to get on top of there. You don't need to do any of that. Just simply run and jump and land on this pipe right here, run over to here, and then do another grenade jump. Throw your grenade at the ground, let it bounce once, jump in the air, and then it's going to propel you forward. Then bam, there you go. You're on top of Pyro bar. I was so happy when I first found this. There's something so cool about trying to get to some really cool locations here in Borderlands 2. And it's actually pretty simple, and the maps are full of really cool spots you can actually try to get to. So just keep that in mind. There's lots of really cool spots, and I've never actually tested this actually. But I guess I could technically jump out of the map if I were to jump off the side of the building here. But I'm going to show you guys another spot across the map as to where you can get out of the map, because it actually won't kill you. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to kill you jumping down there. I know jumping towards the sky will, but like always with these glitch videos, I want you guys to explore for yourselves, try stuff out for yourselves, and see where you can get to. I know for a fact you can get on top of that building, you can jump over to those buildings. It's just cool, all the really cool locations you can actually get to. I know you can actually jump right here and fall through, and then it'll land you basically outside. But yeah, that's how you get on top of Pyro bar. It's a pretty cool location if you ask me. But now, let's show you guys how to get completely outside of the map. Alright, now that I've gone ahead and gotten rid of all the bandits here and resupplied my grenades, what we do is we run out of Pyro bar down the road to this bridge. The key to getting outside of the map here at the Beatdown is to actually go ahead and get past this barricade, get on the other end of this bridge. You can't do it because there's stuff in the way, and there's also invisible barriers. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump on this pipe here, and get inside these buildings, then get on top of that building, and then jump across, which that's definitely the hardest part of this. So what you do is you come up here on the edge of the bridge, put your grenade down, let it bounce once, jump in the air, and have it shoot you across here on top of this pipe. Next up, and this part can be tricky, you throw a grenade down, let it bounce once, jump up, and then try to propel yourself into that area right there. Now, it could take a couple of tries to actually get it perfectly. I messed up quite a bit myself. I've been doing these glitches for years. But yeah, that's the second hardest part, I would say, of actually getting outside the map here, is actually doing this. Now, once you get that down, it may take a couple of tries. You'll get inside this building here, just to give you guys an idea of where we're at. Now, while everything is transparent, you can walk around in here. I'm not sure if you fall down in there, if you'll actually die or not. You may actually die, so let's avoid that for the time being. So just run and jump, and you can land on top of this building here, which gives you kind of a cool view, honestly. And you got people shooting at me. All right, so let's avoid those. Now, next up, we're going to go ahead and try and get over there. So you take your grenade, throw it down, let it bounce once, run and jump, and it's going to launch you across. Now, you're going to land right here. Now, don't worry if you land in there. You can just simply jump right back up. It's very simple. But the hardest part of this entire glitch is actually getting a good grenade jump and landing on that bridge. Like, that's a freaking far jump, is it not? So, it may take a couple of tries. I may have to actually edit this to where I actually get it right, because this is very difficult. We're going to try and get it right here. You take your grenade, you throw it down. Now, you run and jump, and hopefully you get a good bounce. And I got a good bounce. There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That part's very difficult. It looked easy, but believe me, it's not. It may take you a couple of tries, but as you guys just saw, it's definitely possible. Now, what you want to do, actually, is go over here and hug the left side of the bridge. We're on the other side of this barrier, right? Hug the left side of the bridge, but you're going to notice there's an invisible wall here, right? So just keep hugging the invisible wall. Just keep hugging it until eventually it lets you go back towards the end. Just keep hugging. Just keep hugging. Now, it's let me go back here towards the end. Now, you want to get up on top of this edge of the bridge here, because if you go any further, you're going to fall through the bridge back into the playable area of the map, and nobody wants to go there, right? Nobody wants to go there. So you land right here, and right here actually is outside of the map. So you just simply fall down, because you take no fall damage, of course, in Borderlands. And then, bam, guys, just like that, you are outside of the map. You're able to run around and explore some things. You can fall through that thing, which apparently doesn't, it's not solid. I thought that was actually going to be solid, but you can land here outside of the map, and I will tell you guys right now, there is so much to explore out here. Now, while there may not be a ton of things out here, you can run for absolutely ages out here. Like, there is absolutely so much. And keep in mind, if you fall under the map, which typically you're going to be fine if you stay on the sand, but if you fall under the map, you will fall indefinitely, so you're probably going to have to save and quit just to be able to get out of there. But yeah, there's so much to explore out here, so much room to run, and so many little things to see. Like, there's actually a bunch of bridges and stuff like that underneath the map, which I found to be very interesting. Like, they started working on it, and then they built this up on top of it. I'm not even sure. But like always, when I do these glitch videos, I want you guys to explore for yourself, so I'm going to turn around, not show you guys anything else that there is to see out there, and just keep on running back the way we came, because I want you guys to do these glitches and explore them for yourselves, because that's half the fun, right? And keep in mind, with the power of grenade jumping, you can get to some really cool places on like every location in Borderlands 2. The fun is trying to find the glitches for yourselves. My friend Nick and I would always, you guys know Nick, I've done so many series with him, especially Borderlands, we would always like try to find really cool glitches and spots to go to. I mean, I know of a couple more, and I may make some videos of that here in the near future, but until then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Go find some glitches for yourselves, have some fun, and happy 4-year anniversary to Borderlands 2. It's still kind of insane if you really think about it. Now, what we're going to do here is actually, see, this is what I'm talking about. There's a bridge underneath the freaking map with like an entire road. Now, I don't remember if I tested this or not, but you may actually be able to land on that bridge and then run the rest of the way. Not entirely sure, but keep in mind, once you jump off the map like this, you're going to fall forever. So the only way to get out is actually to save and quit. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Drop me a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.